yes, sir. Hey!
Welcome to February's Pour and Sip box. We've got 5 brand new whiskies to taste this month and I can't wait to discover what they are. First up, if you're new to Pour and Sip, don't forget we've got our 2 live tastings every month. They're always the first and third Thursday. If for any reason they're not, we'll let you know in advance, so you can mark your diaries now. And don't forget to check out the website as well. There's member discounts in the store and there's loads of like good stuff, loads of content, loads of extra info about the drams. So if you've not checked it out yet, go and see us. But for this month, let's see what we've got in store. You'll see the tasting note cards when you first open the box. I love these. They're so useful because first of all, they have the all-important live tasting dates. Second of all, and this is a little spoiler alert right now, on one side you have all the info you could possibly need about every single dram, and on the other side, the space for you to make your own notes and keep a record of, you know, what you liked, what you didn't like, you can rate them, and I think it's really useful. One of the things I really regret not doing is keeping a record of every whiskey I've tasted, because what a reference that would be. So they're right there for you. Let's get on to the good stuff, the drams themselves. So 5 every month, all different, all our favourites. Some of them are things that we've loved for ages, some of them are brand new, and that's the most exciting thing about Pour and Sip, that we get to share the things we love with you. First up, it's one of my favourites, which I'm super excited about. So Bunnahabhain's an Islay distillery off the coast of Scotland. We've got a single malt Scotch right here to kick things off. This is the 12-year-old cask strength edition. We'll talk all about what cask strength whiskies mean on the live, but just to warn you, if you're going to go ahead, this is 55.1%, so don't be afraid to add a splash of water. Bunnahabhain is a gorgeous distillery. The views from it are absolutely stunning, and they do a mix of sort of like, you know, peated, unpeated. It's wonderful. Get stuck in. It's a beautiful one. Next up, this is quite like a geographically diverse box this month, I can see, which is very exciting. We have 4 Roses. So we've got a real classic bourbon here, all the way from the US. But this one I really like, and we're going to get super geeky about this on live, because 4 Roses, they're all about yeast strains, which is something that I don't think we think about very much in whiskey, like the fermentation story and how we get these incredible flavours into the dram. So 4 Roses is an amazing one to think about for this. They use 2 yeast strains specifically, and a really fun mix and match approach. So that will be excellent, and I really can't wait. Third this month is Habiki. This is all the way from Japan. This is a blended whiskey, and it's so fascinating. So Suntory have a whole bunch of distilleries, and this will be very similar to what we get with blended Scotch. So a mix of grain whiskey and single malt whiskey, and this is an absolute delight. I think for Japanese whiskey, sometimes it can feel a bit inaccessible, maybe a bit, you know, lofty on the old price tag, but this is one that I love, and I'm so glad that we get to share it with you. Back to Scotland for the next one. This is fascinating. I can't wait to try this with you all. So we have here the Glenturret, which is one of Scotland's real like historic distilleries. So it's a single malt, 100% malted barley. Typically they release unpeated whiskey, so no smoke, nothing like that. But this is the 2021 release of their 10-year-old peat smoke. So this should be incredibly exciting to see how those real characteristic fruity notes like mesh with the peat. It's going to be a tasty one. Something really unusual as well, which is what we are here for at Pour and Sip. And last but not least this month, something else that I really can't wait to taste. So this is a blended whiskey from the Lakes Distillery. So the Lakes are situated in the Lake District in Northern England. But this is a blend, again, as we had before with Habiki. So this is a blend of Scotch whiskey and their own English whiskey. And it's been finished in Muscatel casks. So it's going to have a real unctuous, delicious sweetness to it. And it's going to be fabulous. So that is this month's lineup. I can't wait to taste them through with you. Let us know what you think. We're on social media. We're at Pour and Sip Club on all the main channels. Let us know, and most of all, enjoy the drams. Cheers.
Oh, yes, sir.